So I've not been feeling all that sure that I've done a good job explaining what the restrictions and rules that I've been playing this account by actually are. I've made just these few panels to try and provide some clarification on what that is. Also, if you've enjoyed the intro I've been using for these videos for the first little while, here it is one more time before I potentially go and screw things up trying to make a new intro. All that said, welcome to episode 4. Welcome to episode 4 of the Falador only Ultimate Iron Man. So before we get right into the video, I just want to highlight a discovery I just made not even 5 minutes ago. There's 2 egg spawns right here on the ground. Not only that, there seems to be infinite eggs in this chicken coop, which we are a heavy potato based account right now. And the eggs are here if we ever need them. And those 2 potatoes are probably our best food up until level 67 cooking and whatever hunter we need in order to get tunas. Let's talk quests. We're gonna need to do some, especially if we're ever gonna become an actual knight. But there are a handful of quests that start in Falador, but as far as I know, Black Knight's Fortress, you need 10 quest points, and most of the other quests that start in Falador, you need to have Black Knight's Fortress done first before you do them. And none of the quests you can do without leaving Falador. So, the way this is going to work is we can't keep anything from outside of our area or from doing the quest after the quest is done. This guy again, we already got most of your clothes. What are we going to get from you now? I promise you're not going to see nearly as many random events in this video compared to the last video, but I'm curious to see what we get now that we've got both the top and the bottom already. Our hair totally clips through this. Like, it's pretty funny to see, but we've got a new hat. We're basically invisible now. Anyway, we've got some stuff to do in this video, and there might be a little surprise at the end, but that's all I got to say about quests right now. You got beef with it? Put a comment in the comments. Let me know how you think I should be doing this better. Okay, our original goal for this video was going to be 59 smithing. Don't ask why 59 smithing, just go with it. But here we find Asgarni alive and some other random splasher, and not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit left out. Wishing I could help harass the local authorities with our bro. I was literally just gonna say we need to go get the 40 thieving so we can join, but ShaduKat beat us to it. Let's go bother Hairy Cabbage Man a little more. Then we can work on smithing, because like I said, that's the main point of this episode, but also I want to join this party. Check it out, Mr. Fancy Boots over here. He'll never see us coming. Unfortunately, which really sucks because that is actually like double the experience we're getting from Hairy Cabbage Man. Okay, a day of thieving, mostly this one man downstairs actually, and running between the cow pen for food and no clue scrolls that we could do later. We're almost to level 40 thieving. Not at all a goal that I was planning for today or this episode, and really it's one of the lowest goal skills I have in the long term, but whatever, it's good to get it done and over with early. Back downstairs and finish robbing Pink Hat over here. It is a great hat, I got nothing against this guy, I'm just finding him easier to get experience from than Hairy Cabbage Man. That guy he was catching us every time. Let's go celebrate. We've got well over 15k. We deserve some beers. And let's get this level. I turned the wrong sound effect on. Oh well. We got 40, we can now pickpocket guards. That's what we wanted to do. Now we can finally get this episode started. I haven't edited this yet. I am almost afraid to know how far into this episode this is. Let's go into the hole. Which hole? Not this hole, not these holes, and not even the intro hole. We're going in this hole. I'm glad that thieving grind is done, but I might not be after doing this smithing grind for a while. I want to hang on to the mine runes and the fire runes, but for how much smithing I want to do, I feel like the earth runes might be worth selling. Yeah. We were going to go for 59 smithing, but just rethinking the plan, it makes more sense to go to 40 and then switch up what we're doing. Also, you've probably noticed already, but in case you didn't, we have upgraded our pickaxe. Matches our outfit a lot more, and if you guys didn't notice, I'm noticing we are mining so much faster with the adamant. This guy here is FaladorMine's. He's got one of the most impressive restricted OSRS accounts, like I'm pretty sure ever. He's right up there with Settled and Turtletail's Taranwin only. He's a Dwarven Mines locked Iron Man. I'll link his Reddit post in the description, but holy hell is it impressive. I don't think he makes videos, at least not at the time of recording this, but go check out his Reddit thread. It blew me away. I think he's lost track of the number of Captain Arnav random events that he's got in a row. This poor guy. We are not the only one down here actually mining. It just brings me way back and makes me feel hella nostalgic. I remember when this was like the only viable mine, and now it's not a viable mine at all. I mean, that's not totally true. It was this mine here or the Remington pit mine. One or the other. And maybe that's just my free-to-play days, because there were a lot of those back when I was a kid. Remember when people actually used to use the coal trucks? That was a thing, way back.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Sometimes while you're skilling, you just get really significant numbers in your inventory. Okay, we found a bit of a routine. First we mine our iron. We come here and smelt the bars, hope for good luck. Don't be an idiot like me and forget to take the clip. We got pretty lucky with our smelting that time. Walk upstairs in the room with the furnace and grab this hammer. Run back to the mines. I also do about half of my mining on the way to the anvils in the Dwarven mines. It really just reminds me to come back and do the other half of the mining, so I don't just like boot her out of the mines and head up to the furnace with a bag load of nothing. Then I come over here, bang out my iron knives until level 37, chat with Mines, watch him do smithing with the bears that he robs while murdering all these dwarves, and then we get back to our mining. Drop the hammer, you can pick up the same hammer next time, and do as much iron as our sorry Ring of Forgingless ass can handle. And there we go, level 40 mining, we can now mine gold. Well, good enough time for a break. This guy has clearly got some stuff on the go that he could use some help with. Quickly before we get started, I just want to reiterate what our specific restriction is around quests. We can do any quests that starts in our area during phase 1 of our account. The catch is we can't keep anything from outside our area. So that said, let's get this Knight's Sword quest on the go and come back home ASAP. And we're back in our area. We only had to do that, well, we gotta do it twice. We have our red berries, we need to get a few bears and to bake some pies. We should be able to do all of that within our area, and then we just go get the blue right, come back, smith the sword, and quest complete. Hopefully the imps don't punish me too hard trying to get our flour. And with this yellow bead, we are like almost 40 imp kills in. We've seen the complete set of beads dropped and not a single pot of flour yet. Which really sucks, because if we ever want to do any other pastry cooking on this account and not just the red berry pie for Knight's Sword, this is how we gotta go about getting our flour. I am so glad they got all those baked potatoes in the game, because if we were stuck making pizzas and meat pies, this would really suck. That's one pot of flour. This is a welcome change. And to be honest, I'm not sure we made the right choice to start lamping agility. Now I'm not sure. I'm torn between if we go agility or if we start lamping hunter right now. Yeah, we're gonna go with hunter. If our luck changes and we start getting XP randoms more than one per episode, I'm gonna assume that we made the good choice switching to hunter. A pie dish spawns on this table, and we might be the only person to use it in years. We have our uncooked red berry pie. Let's see if we can cook it without burning it. We are well over 50 imps in, and I don't really want to have to kill more to get more flour. Also, the dwarves really ought to have a range down here. How are they feeding all these guys? Let's see if we burn this pie. Right on, pie is cooked. Might be time for a short break so I can get myself a little cooked. Keeping one red berry just in case we really fuck up. Otherwise, let's just stock up on food so we don't get murdered by ice people. Shit, I almost forgot we need iron bars. Okay, we are right at the edge of our area restriction. We are gonna go try and get our blurite, finish this quest as fast as we possibly can so we spend as little time outside of our area as possible. And here we got quest complete. That's a big help. Shit. Well, that fucking blows. First steel bears on the account. For fuck's sakes. There we go. I was just waiting around, letting my health regen, because I didn't really want to log out if I was going to get a random event before letting my health regen. This is the first maze ever on the account. Such a rotten maze. Let's see what we get. A whole bunch of stuff. How much of a whole bunch of stuff, though? We got 21 death runes, 190 feathers, and 31 steel arrows. I think the death runes might be worth selling. Before we go about continuing to let our health regen, I figure I'll just throw this out into the old school RuneScape ether. If anybody knows anything about force spawning random events, I'm looking into that. I'm going all Swampletics back episode like 15, trying to find out if there's any way that we can do it. I think it has something to do with minigames or just instances in general. I'm not sure how many instances we have access to within our restriction, or minigames really. Like, we've got access to Mahogany Homes. I don't think that's going to be any use to us. And we've also eventually got access to Impetuous Impulses. That one might be a little more likely, but I feel like it's probably not much use to us either. Let me know in the comments or on Reddit if you have any ideas. We need a few more of them genies, and we also haven't got a single one of the Dunsims yet. Jagex, please make a few more experience random events. The entire Iron Man community will love you for it. You guys are probably sick of me gushing over this place actually getting used, but I love seeing other players actually using this place. I feel like Dave Chappelle.
I thought you were dead.
Okay, I think this should be 40 smithing. There we go. We can now make gold bars. So that's about it for this episode. I just want to finish smithing these bars, and I want to update you on our stats. We're sitting at 44 combat. Our stats are shaping up to be not all that bad, really. We've got 40 thieving now. Our mining and smithing are both in the 40s. Cooking's 45. Our farming's coming along. Our combat stats, all except for defense and magic, are kind of getting to be okay. Total level is 428. We've got 40 to 42 of our Falador achievement diary tasks done and 2 quest points. We've been using an adamant pickaxe. Our inventory is looking pretty good. I like the number of steel knives we got. Good number of iron knives too. Can never have too many of those. This is the fashion scape right this second. So, thanks for watching. And I hope to see you all in episode 5, coming up real soon.